The sun hung low on the horizon, casting a golden glow over the quiet suburban lake. The soft rustling of leaves mixed with distant laughter from children playing at a nearby park. The day smelled of fresh-cut grass and summer warmth. Yet beneath this serene scene lay a tension invisible to most. Marcus Bennett's heart pounded as he stood near the lake's edge, eyes locked on his young son, Jalen. The boy's small frame was barely visible as he splashed near the water, a carefree smile lighting up his face. Marcus smiled too, despite the knot tightening in his chest. Today was meant to be a day of healing. He'd brought Jalen out to reconnect, to forget the ache of recent months. The last 6 months had been a relentless storm. Marcus's wife, Tanya, had left them suddenly. No explanations, no farewells, just silence. The empty rooms of their home echoed with absence. And now Marcus was left alone, balancing fatherhood with a grief that shadowed his every breath. Suddenly, the playful splashing shifted into frantic thrashing. Marcus's breath caught in his throat. Jalen was struggling, caught in the sudden pull of the lake's undercurrent. Panic surged through Marcus's veins. Time seemed to slow as he dove in, the cold water swallowing him whole. Underneath the surface, the world was distorted, colors blurred, sounds muffled. Jalen's small hand slipped from his grasp, sinking deeper, eyes wide with terror. Marcus's arms reached desperately, fingers brushing the boy's wet jacket before the water's grip dragged him down further. Then, out of nowhere, strong hands grasped Marcus's shoulders, pulling him upwards. Breaking through the surface, Marcus gasped for air, coughing as he clung tightly to Jalen. Floating nearby was a stranger, a man with calm eyes and an assured presence, effortlessly steadying them both. "You've got him now," the stranger said quietly, a faint smile touching his lips. "He's safe." Marcus's voice cracked as he tried to thank the man, but words failed him. The stranger nodded once and then retreated to the shore without a word. Confusion mixed with gratitude. Marcus barely noticed the man's immaculate attire, the way his expensive watch caught the light or the sleek car waiting a few yards away. Days later, Marcus found himself back at the lake, Jalen playing happily at his side. The terrifying moment felt like a distant nightmare, yet it lingered beneath his skin, a reminder of how close they'd come to losing everything. On this calm afternoon, Marcus noticed the stranger again. This time the man approached with a gentle nod. "I'm David," he said, extending a hand. "I was here that day when your son was in danger." Marcus hesitated but shook the hand, sensing an unusual kindness in the billionaire's eyes. David's story unfolded slowly. A self-made man who had once been a struggling boy in the same neighborhood, he recognized the quiet battles Marcus faced, the weight of raising a child alone, and the shadows of loss that never fully lifted. Without pomp or pride, David offered support, subtly weaving himself into their lives. Weeks turned into months, and Marcus realized that David's help was more than charity. It was a lifeline. From tutoring Jalen to helping Marcus find steady work, the billionaire's quiet generosity was transforming their world. Yet Marcus still wrestled with pride and suspicion. One evening after a long day, Marcus asked David the question that haunted him. "Why me? Why my family?" David's smile was soft, almost sad. "Because I was once you, Marcus. I lost my father young, struggled to keep my family afloat, and someone helped me then, when I was drowning in more ways than one." The truth hit Marcus like a wave. This stranger wasn't just a benefactor. He was a living testament to hope and redemption. The climax came unexpectedly. One night Tanya returned, her eyes filled with regret. She confessed her struggles with addiction and fear, apologizing for abandoning them. Marcus, weary yet wiser, found strength in David's quiet presence and Jalen's laughter. He forgave Tanya, not for her sake but for his own healing. The family wasn't whole yet, but a new chapter had begun. As dawn broke over the lake, Marcus watched Jalen run freely, the sunlight dancing on the water's surface. David stood beside him, no longer a distant stranger, but a brother in resilience. Marcus whispered, "You're not broken. You're becoming." If this story touched your heart, consider subscribing for more inspiring tales of hope, healing, and unexpected kindness. Hit the like button and share this with someone who needs it today.